In this video, we'll highlight key signs that your gut health is in trouble, including some lesser-known symptoms that often go unnoticed. Watch all the way through to get the full picture and catch what could be affecting your overall health. If you enjoy this content, make sure to like and subscribe for more helpful insights. One of the most common and uncomfortable signs that your intestines are struggling is frequent bloating. Bloating happens when your digestive system isn't processing food properly, leading to an accumulation of gas in the stomach or intestines. While it may seem like a simple inconvenience, it signals that something more serious is going on inside your digestive system. The buildup of gas often happens because your intestines are not breaking down food effectively. This could be due to a range of issues, including an overgrowth of harmful bacteria or even food intolerances. When the gut bacteria are out of balance, your digestive system begins to malfunction. The human gut is home to trillions of microorganisms that help with digestion. When the balance of these microorganisms is disrupted, often due to poor diet, antibiotics, or stress, your body begins to show signs of distress, like bloating. The overproduction of gas in the intestines creates pressure, leading to that uncomfortable, swollen feeling in your abdomen. It is not just a cosmetic issue, but a clear sign that your intestines are not functioning at their optimal level. Another factor contributing to frequent bloating is poor food absorption. When the digestive system is struggling, it fails to break down food completely, leading to partially digested food particles fermenting in the intestines. This fermentation process causes a buildup of gas, leading to bloating. If left unchecked, these issues can develop into more severe problems, like irritable bowel syndrome or small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Bloating may seem like a mild inconvenience, but it is a clear signal that your gut health is suffering. Unexplained fatigue is another key sign that your intestines are in distress. Fatigue isn't just about feeling tired, it's a persistent lack of energy that impacts your daily activities, even after getting adequate rest. The gut plays a crucial role in nutrient absorption, which fuels the body's energy systems. When your intestines aren't functioning properly, you're unable to absorb essential nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and even water from the food you consume. This malabsorption leaves your body running on empty, and the lack of vital nutrients directly leads to feelings of fatigue. The gut is intricately connected to the rest of the body through the gut-brain axis, a communication network between the gut and the brain. When your intestines are not healthy, it sends signals to the brain that something is wrong, and this affects your energy levels. The gut is responsible for producing key neurotransmitters like serotonin, which regulates mood and energy. A compromised gut will affect this production, leading not only to fatigue, but also potentially to mood swings, anxiety, or even depression. This explains why intestinal issues can manifest as mental and emotional fatigue, in addition to physical tiredness. Another sign that your intestines are in trouble is a constant craving for sugary or processed foods. These cravings often seem to come out of nowhere and feel impossible to resist. What many people don't realize is that these urges are not just a matter of willpower. They are directly tied to the health of your gut. Your intestines are home to trillions of bacteria, both good and bad. When this delicate balance of bacteria gets disrupted, it can lead to an overgrowth of harmful bacteria, yeast, or fungi. These harmful microorganisms thrive on sugar and processed foods, and they can actually send signals to your brain that intensify your cravings for these types of foods. Essentially, the unhealthy bacteria in your gut are manipulating your appetite to feed themselves, which in turn causes more harm to your digestive system. Sugar and processed foods are difficult for the intestines to process efficiently. When consumed regularly, these foods lead to chronic inflammation in the gut lining, which further exacerbates digestive issues like bloating, irregular bowel movements, and poor nutrient absorption. Processed foods are often stripped of their natural fiber content, which is critical for maintaining a healthy digestive system. Fiber feeds beneficial bacteria in the gut, helping to maintain a balance that supports overall health. Without it, harmful bacteria begin to flourish, driving you to consume more of the very foods that perpetuate this imbalance. It's also worth noting that sugar, particularly refined sugar, impacts the gut-brain axis. Sugar causes a spike in dopamine, a neurotransmitter that makes you feel good, which can create a cycle of dependency. The more sugar you eat, the more your brain craves that dopamine hit, further straining your intestines and overall gut health. Over time, this pattern damages the gut lining and weakens its ability to absorb nutrients effectively. Additionally, artificial sweeteners found in many processed foods are particularly harmful to the gut microbiome. While they are often marketed as a healthier alternative to sugar, they disrupt gut bacteria balance, leading to digestive problems, bloating, and even weight gain. These sweeteners are not recognized as food by beneficial bacteria and instead encourage the growth of harmful microbes. Irregular bowel movements, whether it's constipation, diarrhea, or a combination of both, are a clear sign that your intestines are struggling. A healthy digestive system should function consistently, processing food and eliminating waste in a regular and efficient manner. When this system is disrupted, it often shows up as irregularity in bowel movements, which can lead to a range of uncomfortable and even painful symptoms. Constipation occurs when the intestines are unable to move waste through the colon efficiently. This can be caused by a lack of fiber, dehydration, or poor gut motility. When stool remains in the colon for too long, it becomes hard and difficult to pass, leading to discomfort and bloating. Chronic constipation can damage the intestines by causing small tears in the lining or creating conditions for the development of diverticulosis, small pouches that can form in the walls of the digestive tract. If left unchecked, this can lead to diverticulitis, a more serious condition that involves inflammation and infection of these pouches. On the other hand, diarrhea is the result of food moving too quickly through the digestive system. This rapid transit often prevents proper nutrient absorption and leads to dehydration, as the intestines do not have time to reabsorb water from the waste. Diarrhea is often triggered by an infection, inflammation, or food intolerance, but chronic diarrhea could also point to more serious underlying issues like inflammatory bowel disease or irritable bowel syndrome. The frequent loss of fluids and nutrients weakens the body, making it more difficult for the intestines to recover and function normally. A key player in these irregularities is the balance of gut bacteria. In cases of constipation, there may not be enough beneficial bacteria to help digest fiber, which is essential for healthy bowel function. Conversely, diarrhea may result from an overgrowth of harmful bacteria or pathogens that irritate the gut lining. Hydration and fiber are key elements in supporting healthy digestion. Without adequate water intake, stool becomes hard and difficult to pass, leading to constipation. Fiber, especially soluble fiber, adds bulk to the stool and helps it move smoothly through the intestines. A diet lacking in these essential components will almost always result in irregular bowel movements. Bad breath or halitosis is often overlooked as a potential sign of intestinal distress, but it can actually provide significant insight into the health of your digestive system. While most people associate bad breath with poor oral hygiene, it can also be linked to problems deeper within the digestive tract, particularly in the intestines. One of the main reasons bad breath occurs due to intestinal issues is because of small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. SIBO happens when the normally balanced bacteria in the small intestine become imbalanced, allowing harmful bacteria to overgrow. These bacteria produce gases as they digest food, and these gases can travel upward, causing unpleasant odors in the mouth. The connection between the gut and the mouth is more direct than many people realize, and the presence of harmful bacteria in the intestines can manifest as chronic bad breath, no matter how diligently you care for your oral hygiene. Another factor contributing to bad breath from the gut is indigestion or improper breakdown of food. When your digestive system is not working efficiently, food may ferment in the intestines, leading to the production of gases like methane and hydrogen. These gases not only cause bloating and discomfort, as we've mentioned earlier, but also contribute to foul odors that can escape through the mouth. Poor digestion can be caused by a variety of issues, including low stomach acid, enzyme deficiencies, or an imbalanced gut microbiome. When food is not broken down properly, it lingers in the digestive system, producing gases that lead to bad breath. Acid reflux is another digestive issue that can lead to bad breath. When stomach acid flows back up into the esophagus, it can carry with it partially digested food and stomach acids that have a sour, unpleasant smell. People with chronic acid reflux or gastroesophageal reflux disease often experience this issue as the backflow of stomach contents creates a distinct odor that is difficult to mask. Over time, chronic acid reflux can damage the esophagus and contribute to further digestive issues, which only exacerbate the problem of bad breath. Skin issues like acne, eczema, and other forms of irritation are often a reflection of what's happening inside your body, particularly within your intestines. The gut-skin connection is a well-documented phenomenon that highlights how an unhealthy gut can directly contribute to various skin conditions. When your intestines are not functioning properly, it can lead to systemic inflammation, hormonal imbalances, and a weakened immune system, all of which have profound effects on the skin. The primary mechanism behind this connection is something called leaky gut syndrome. In a healthy digestive system, the lining of your intestines acts as a barrier that allows nutrients to pass through while keeping toxins and undigested food particles out of your bloodstream. However, when this lining becomes compromised, often due to poor diet, stress, infections, or an imbalance of gut bacteria, it allows harmful substances to leak into the bloodstream. This triggers a widespread inflammatory response, which not only affects your gut, but can also manifest in your skin. Inflammation is a common root cause of many skin conditions, including acne, eczema, and rosacea. Acne, for example, is not just a superficial issue, it's often a sign of inflammation and imbalance within the body. When the intestines are inflamed, they can affect the balance of hormones like insulin, cortisol, and even sex hormones like estrogen and testosterone. These hormonal fluctuations can lead to an overproduction of sebum, the oily substance that clogs pores and leads to acne breakouts. Chronic intestinal inflammation can perpetuate this cycle, making acne difficult to treat through topical solutions alone. Eczema is another skin condition closely tied to gut health. Often described as an autoimmune or allergic reaction, eczema can be exacerbated by poor digestion and a compromised immune system. Around 70% of your immune system resides in your gut, meaning that any disruption in gut health will inevitably impact your immune responses. When the gut is out of balance, it can lead to heightened allergic reactions and sensitivities, which then manifest as skin inflammation, dryness, and irritation seen in eczema. People with conditions like eczema often have higher levels of gut permeability, meaning their intestines are more likely to leak toxins that contribute to chronic inflammation. Ultimately, the state of your skin is a mirror of what's happening inside your body, particularly in your gut. By addressing the root causes of gut dysfunction, whether it's inflammation, leaky gut, or an imbalanced microbiome, you can improve not only your digestive health but also the appearance and health of your skin. Frequent illness or low immunity is a major indicator that your intestines are not functioning properly. Your gut plays a central role in the body's immune system, housing around 70% of your immune cells. When your intestinal health is compromised, your immune system struggles to perform optimally, leaving you more susceptible to infections, colds, and other illnesses. The gut and immune system work together through a complex network known as the gut-associated lymphoid tissue, which serves as a first line of defense against harmful pathogens. In a healthy gut, this system is highly efficient at identifying and eliminating invaders like bacteria, viruses, and toxins. However, when the gut is imbalanced, this protective mechanism weakens, making it easier for harmful substances to enter the bloodstream and disrupt immune function. Chronic gut inflammation can cause autoimmune reactions where your immune system starts attacking your own cells, mistaking them for harmful invaders. Conditions like Crohn's disease, celiac disease, and ulcerative colitis are examples of autoimmune disorders that are closely linked to poor intestinal health. In these cases, the immune system is in a constant state of overactivity, attacking not only pathogens, but also healthy tissues in the digestive tract and beyond. This further weakens the immune system's ability to respond to genuine threats, making frequent illness more likely. Certain types of gut bacteria help regulate immune responses by producing short-chain fatty acids, which are essential for maintaining a healthy immune system. SCFAs have anti-inflammatory properties and help strengthen the intestinal barrier, preventing the development of leaky gut. However, a diet lacking in fiber, which feeds these beneficial bacteria, can reduce SCFA production and impair immune function. This is why a diet rich in fiber, prebiotics, and probiotics is essential for both gut and immune health. Nutrient malabsorption is another key factor that ties gut health to frequent illness. When your intestines are inflamed or damaged, they are unable to absorb essential nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that are critical for maintaining a strong immune system. For example, deficiencies in vitamins such as A, D, and C, or minerals like zinc and iron, can weaken immune defenses. Vitamin D, in particular, is known for its role in modulating immune responses, and low levels of this nutrient are closely associated with increased susceptibility to infections. Poor gut health reduces your ability to absorb these nutrients, leaving your immune system undernourished and less effective. The gut plays a vital role in regulating not only physical health but also mental and emotional well-being. One of the lesser-known connections between gut health and overall well-being is the relationship between gut bacteria and sleep quality. Poor gut health can significantly affect sleep patterns, leading to insomnia, restless nights, and an inability to achieve restorative sleep. Your gut and brain communicate constantly through the gut-brain axis, which regulates many essential functions, including sleep. This connection is mediated by the production and regulation of neurotransmitters, which are chemical messengers responsible for transmitting signals between nerve cells. The gut produces many of the body's neurotransmitters, including serotonin and gamma-aminobutyric acid, both of which play key roles in sleep regulation. Serotonin is particularly important because it is a precursor to melatonin, the hormone responsible for controlling your sleep-wake cycles. If your gut is imbalanced and not producing adequate levels of serotonin, it can lead to disruptions in melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. A healthy gut microbiome is essential for producing and regulating these sleep-related chemicals. When there is a lack of diversity in your gut bacteria, it can affect the production of neurotransmitters like serotonin and GABA, leading to poor sleep quality. Studies have shown that people with a more diverse gut microbiome tend to have better sleep patterns, while those with less diversity may struggle with insomnia and fragmented sleep. This happens because a varied microbiome supports the production of metabolites that influence brain function, including those that help you relax and fall asleep. One of the primary factors that disrupt gut health and, consequently, sleep is stress. The gut-brain axis is highly sensitive to stress, and when you're under chronic stress, it impacts both your gut and your sleep patterns. Stress triggers the release of cortisol, the stress hormone, which can alter your gut bacteria, disrupting the balance of good and bad microbes. This imbalance impacts the production of neurotransmitters, which can lead to difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep throughout the night. In addition, stress-induced changes in gut bacteria can increase feelings of anxiety and restlessness, further worsening your sleep quality. Probiotics and prebiotics can also play a supportive role in improving both gut health and sleep. Probiotics, found in fermented foods like yogurt, kefir, and sauerkraut, introduce beneficial bacteria to the gut, helping to restore balance and enhance serotonin production. Prebiotics, which are found in foods like garlic, onions, and bananas, feed the healthy bacteria in the gut, helping them thrive. Together, probiotics and prebiotics can improve gut health, which in turn supports better sleep. I hope this video helped you understand more about your gut health. Be sure to like, subscribe, and click the video on the screen to keep watching and stay informed.